And do you have this is your newest record now, Changing of the Seasons. Did you have a specific focus, something you wanted to achieve or you wanted to touch on the record?
I wanted it to be, I wanted the lyrics and the songs to move people, but I also wanted a very interesting sound. So I wanted things to happen around the songs, but I didn't want the intimacy, what is it called? Intimidad.
Yeah, intimacy.
You know, to disappear. So it was important that that kept it, and then we could paint it around it, like kind of like a soundtrack almost.
Because you said you were growing older. Is it something now you look back that your music also evolves, with you in your aging process?
I think so.
And what
lyrics,
would be the
especially maybe.
Lyrics? Yeah, because what would be the if you have to say the difference between the newest record now and your previous records?
It's experience, a lot of experience. That I went into this process with a lot more experience and with a lot more like concrete thoughts of what I wanted, and also that I could more like easily say yes or no when I was in the process because I trusted myself a little bit more. And I think the sound is a bit different. It's bigger and wider, and so that.
Okay, and now in the pre-night of your album release officially, how did the process of the organization to you go to play here? Did they ask you, or how did it go?
It went through my record company here. So
and you have
invited me here.
A very solid fan base here. Why do you think you're so popular in Holland?
I don't know. I played here since I released my first album, so I've been here a lot. And I've noticed that every time I come back, there's a little bit more people. So it's kind of been growing and growing because I've been here to play a lot. So it's fun to see that it's actually working, you know, to come back and they bring their friends and then they bring their friends and it kind of grows.
Okay,
so it's
and do you like people? Are your audience? They rely to your lyrics, I think, a lot. We heard. Do you have also a lot of younger fans that you see on the concerts, or is it mostly a bit more?
Yeah, I do have a lot. It's very spread out. Some have girls, so 16-year-old girls, and then I have 9-year-old girls and boys, and then I have 60-year-old men that have been listening to Beatles all their life, and it's different, kind of, and punk rockers in their 30s, and different.
Okay, and one last question, because now a lot of people listen to your music and it's very intimate. Do you sometimes, when you write a song, have the idea that, well, so many people will hear it, that you like put a little bit of censorship on yourself, or?
Well, I just try to write poetry instead of writing a diary, you know. So I think that's what I'm trying to do all the time. I have no interest in writing a diary and putting it out. So it's more like I'm playing with words and making poetry instead of, and then through that I kind of filter myself. So it's kind of like it has this good effect on me as well, you know, to go through my head.
Okay, and what will be happening now in this year after the release of the album?
There's a 1-month tour, European tour. Then there's summer festivals, and then in the fall, I don't really know yet.
You have plans for new writings, or?
I don't know. I'm kind of waiting for some good ideas to just come from the sky. We'll see.
Okay.